Bones aren't made of calcium. Well, what are bones made of? They're made of 12 minerals and 64 trace. The pharmaceutical companies, they make all these drugs, then they've got another section. Guess what's in another section? Vitamins and minerals. And there's not a big stockpile of vegetables out in the backyard that they're making them from. So if you've got calcium supplements, the best thing you can do with them is put them in the bin. So why am I drawing a sun when we're talking about bones?
As we grow older, our bodies go through several changes, including a gradual decline in bone density. This condition, known as osteoporosis, can lead to brittle bones and an increased risk of fractures. Dr. Barbara O'Neill is a highly regarded naturopath with more than 40 years of experience, known for her expertise as a health educator and her strong advocacy for natural remedies. Has uncovered some surprising facts about how we can support our bones as we age. In today's video, Dr. Barbara will share valuable insights on how to maintain healthy bones.
Well, the ultraviolet rays from the sun hit the skin. And when they hit the skin, they convert a form of cholesterol to vitamin D. What's converted to vitamin D? Cholesterol. It's a very important lipid in the human body, is cholesterol. Dr. Malcolm Kendrick said, for the first time, normal levels of a normal vital body substance is being called a disease. What's that? Cholesterol. So the ultraviolet rays from the sun hit the skin and convert a form of cholesterol just under the skin to vitamin D. And vitamin D is essential in the assimilation of calcium and the utilization of calcium in the body. Vitamin D is also being hailed today as the anti-cancer vitamin. In fact, the research is showing that it can stop cancer in its tracks and even convert the cell back to a healthy cell. That's quite remarkable.
Bones form the structural foundation of the human body, providing support, protection, and aiding in movement. They also play a vital role in producing blood cells and storing important minerals like calcium and phosphorus, which are essential for various bodily functions. As we age, our bones can become more fragile, increasing the risk of conditions like osteoporosis, fractures, and other related issues. To maintain strong, healthy bones, it's crucial to understand the factors that affect bone health and how to manage them effectively.
So your bones need for you to be having vitamin D. But I've got some other shocking news for you. And you might say, Barbara, you've already shocked us enough. Bones aren't made of calcium. Well, what are bones made of? They're made of 12 minerals and 64 trace. What are the 12 minerals? Calcium, chromium, boron, iron, magnesium, manganese, silica, sulfur, selenium, potassium, phosphorus, and iron, and we've done iron, zinc. That's what bones are made of, and 64 trace. So what do bones need, students? Definitely not calcium supplements. That's another deception. And in the book, The Calcium Lie by Dr. Robert Thompson, he talks about the calcium lie, talks about the fat lie, talks about the cholesterol lie.
One of the key factors in bone health is the connection between sunlight and bone strength. According to Dr. Barbara O'Neill, sunlight plays an essential role in maintaining bone density. When the skin is exposed to sunlight, it has the remarkable ability to produce vitamin D, a nutrient crucial for bone health. Known as the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D is synthesized when the skin absorbs ultraviolet B rays, triggering a process that converts cholesterol into vitamin D3. This form of vitamin D is then processed by the liver and kidneys, transforming into its active form, calcitriol. Calcitriol is vital in regulating calcium and phosphate levels in the blood, both essential for maintaining strong bones. Without enough vitamin D, bones can become weak, brittle, or deformed, In severe cases, a deficiency can lead to conditions like rickets in children and osteomalacia or osteoporosis in adults.
So, it's not rocket science really, is it? What do our bones need? That. So if you've got calcium supplements, the best thing you can do with them is put them in the bin. Do you call it a bin? In America they call it a trash can. I just want to be really clear here. Rubbish. Rubbish, yeah. In fact, in the book The Calcium Lie, Dr. Robert Thompson, he actually says that calcium supplements can deplete even more calcium out of your bones. The pharmaceutical companies, they make all these drugs, then they've got another section. Guess what's in another section? Vitamins and minerals. And there's not a big stockpile of vegetables out in the backyard that they're making them from. They're in a form that your body can't access. Calcium hardens cement, it does not harden bones. But what it can do is harden your tissues. It can build up on your arteries, it can actually contribute to calcium deposits in your kidneys, in your gall bladder, even build up on the eyes. So where do we get that from? Dr. Robert Thompson states that the clearest indicator of a creator God is seawater, because it's the exact same mineral balance and proportion as is found in the body. You think about it. We cry seawater, we sweat seawater, we urinate out seawater. Every cell in the body is bathed in seawater. That's why a salt-free diet is quite crazy, actually. So I've got some more good news. You don't have to drink seawater. Do you know it says in the sailor's manual that if they're shipwrecked and they sip little bits of water every day, it'll keep them alive for a long time. But if they don't drink any water for 3 days and get very dehydrated and drink a whole glass full of seawater, that can throw an imbalance and they can go quite mad. So we don't need to drink seawater. All we need to do is get the whole salt, Celtic salt or Himalayan salt that has all of those minerals in it. Dr. Robert Thompson states that if you take a little crystal of salt in your mouth, give it a little chomp, drink your glass of water, you do that with every glass of water, that's 8 times a day.
While drinking seawater is not advisable due to its high salt content, Dr. Barbara O'Neill recommends alternative ways to incorporate the benefits of seawater into your diet. One option is using sea salts, particularly Celtic salt or Himalayan salt, which retain many of the minerals found in seawater. Another approach is consuming sea vegetables like seaweed, which absorb minerals from the ocean and are rich in nutrients that support bone health. Celtic salt, harvested from the coastal regions of France, is known for its high mineral content and slightly moist texture. It contains a blend of essential minerals, including magnesium, which is crucial for bone health, as it helps convert vitamin D into its active form, aiding in calcium absorption. Himalayan salt, also known as pink salt due to its color, is mined from ancient seabeds in the Himalayan mountains. It is believed to contain over 80 minerals and trace elements, such as potassium, calcium, and iron, all of which are vital for maintaining bone structure and supporting overall health.
And what's a baked potato without salt? I'm asking you. Huh? And what's avocado and tomato on rye bread or spelt bread without salt? Our palate tells us we need salt. And in Matthew chapter 5 verse 13, the Bible says, "Ye are the salt of the earth. If the salt hath lost its savour, wherewith shall it be salted? It is henceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and trodden under foot of men." If the salt hath lost its savour, how does salt lose its savour? I'd like to suggest that the table salt has lost its savour because it's only 2 minerals. So throw your calcium supplements out, and the money that you usually use to buy calcium supplements, buy the Celtic salt.
Aging is a natural process that affects our bones, leading to reduced density, structural changes, and a higher risk of fractures. However, by understanding these changes and taking proactive steps as recommended by Dr. Barbara O'Neill, you can maintain bone health and prevent serious conditions like osteoporosis and other age-related bone issues. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe for more health tips and information.